Teach Your Children Well, a step-by-step guide for family discipleship. Written and read by Sarah Cowan Johnson. To Mom, I still want to be like you when I grow up. Introduction. I live in Providence, Rhode Island, with my husband and 2 boys. To get to our house from the highway, we usually take the Douglas Avenue exit, which takes us through Smith Hill into Elmhurst. It also takes us right past the Foxy Lady, an establishment that advertises its 6 a.m. Legs and Eggs breakfast on a billboard featuring not 1, but 2 pairs of sexy lady legs in enormous black heels. I knew the question would come from the back seat one day. Mom, what's the Foxy Lady? I did not want to lie to them. I wanted them to hear about strip clubs from me before some kid with a phone showed them a video in the back of the school bus. To be honest, I wanted them to link the idea of the Foxy Lady to a distortion of God's view of women and their bodies. And I wanted that link to lodge viscerally in their developing brains. So I took a deep breath and I did my best. I told them it was a place where men paid money for women to take their clothes off, and that it was not a good place for women. They were appropriately horrified. One of them suggested we call the police. I told them it wasn't illegal. Cue additional shock. I dismissed a few other suggestions involving guns and flamethrowers. In the end, I told them they could do what I do every time I drive by. Pray that it will close. Raising young Jesus followers is not for the faint of heart. Helping to guide them into their own adult relationship with Jesus is the greatest gift we can give them. At the end of our lives and theirs, it's the thing that will matter most. But sometimes the journey there seems unclear to us or fraught with obstacles along the way, such as an unfortunately placed billboard. But here's the thing. Our life is full of opportunities to disciple our children. And whether or not we disciple them, they will be discipled. By billboards, by kids in the back of the school bus, and by a world that does not know Jesus and his love. Silas, who was 6 at the time, was paying close attention. The impact of this drive-by discipleship moment was so significant that a few days later our babysitter relayed the following conversation. Silas, do you know...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?